Hey, 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 my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. So, you know, these messages are timeless. Whenever you click on this video, if the message resonates or it vibrates, you want to go ahead and take what you need, leave what you don't, shelf what you don't understand in case you need to circle on back to gain some understanding, confirmation, motivation, or maybe even some inspiration, okay? My disclaimer is these videos are not for everyone, and access is granted to you in the spiritual realm based on what you believe and your inner knowing, all right? Not to mention energy is fluid, so I can say that this is your energy, but it feels more like the energy you are interacting with, so you want to go ahead and apply the energy where it fits, okay? Now, I also want to say this. You are your own guru, so at any point, space and time, you have the power to change your experience if you see so fit. All right, so overall energy that we have going on in the atmosphere today is your intuition in isolation. Okay, so we have intuitive energy and isolation energy. Isolation sometimes is not bad if you're isolating yourself from negative things, or you're isolating yourself because you're focused, you're isolating yourself from toxicity, right? But if you're isolating yourself from depression, then we need to take a look at that because that is not healthy, okay? So just so you guys know, my loves, we currently have the sun showing up in Libra. You know, that's all about balance, okay? And then, you know, today's the 28th, so the moon is going into Virgo at about 12:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this afternoon. All right, so depending on when you click on this video, the moon could have already entered Virgo. So keep it in mind that moon analytical energy is going to be talking to Libra. So people are going to be emotionally analyzing things today. And then with that sun in Libra, they're going to be bringing balance or not, because, you know, sometimes Libra don't like to deal with things. So where you should be bringing in balance and harmony, you can find disharmony if people are not willing to do the work. You can find a lot of disharmony of people seeing things that's not really there, or making excuses for things that they shouldn't be making excuses for. All right. So today the overall energy is asking you to pay attention to your intuition as well as watch the isolated moments today, okay? And I also want to say, reach out to your strong friends, the ones that always seem to have it together. Sometimes people think because you're super strong, you don't need support. That's not true, okay? Showing up in the date today, we do have the arrow of frustration popping on in the date today, so just be mindful. The energy could be a little bit frustrated today. You might feel that things are not moving at your speed and the way that you think it should be moving today. All right, so let's clarify what you need to know about your intuition today. Okay. So there's something changing today, and I feel like some type of news. You may be the one that's delivering the news or receiving the news. And I kind of feel like if you're trusting your intuition, you knew this news was coming, all right? There could have been an end to something. This could have been, this, you know, like a sudden, you know what? I've tried and I've done my best and I did all, so I'm going to surrender and give it up now. I feel like somebody may have ended something because they're trusting their intuition. They're paying attention to the red flags. They're paying attention to what you say but don't do type energy, right? You do have the sunglasses energy popping out. Somebody could have picked up on some gaslighting energy. We've had a lot of that yesterday where people are moving, but they're not necessarily revealing all of their plans, right? So you find that people are moving strategically, but they're just not telling other people what the hell they doing in this energy, okay? And I can kind of see why, because if you have people trying to sabotage their own shit, what do you think they're going to do to yours, right? All right, the opposite energy on the board today is seduction. Somebody's trying to get your attention today, maybe trying to woo you in with something that they know that you like, something that you're interested in, something that maybe could bring you money, all right? And this is somebody that feels like they're connected to you. Somebody that feels like y'all made an agreement, whether it was a verbal agreement, a soul contract agreement, or maybe even a written agreement. Somebody know that you are walking away because you trust your intuition, and you could have been isolating yourself from this person, and this person could have been isolating themselves from you. There's definitely some type, and I kind of feel like here, this energy, this person, They may need healing. I don't feel like their communication skills is the best, right? It's kind of like they may want you to read in between the lines to figure out what they're feeling, what their needs are, how they should move. Like they want you to figure it out instead of coming out and telling you exactly how they feel. They want you to read in between the lines, right? This is not the season to tell people to read in between the lines. You need to say what you mean and mean what you're saying in this energy, okay? Let's see what else we got. Say what you mean. Yeah, being in the present. Somebody's tired of all of the broken promises. Somebody's tired of you speaking about it. They want you to be more about it. So you're tired about somebody speaking about something. You want them to more be about it. Someone is covering up their errors. They're not really owning their shit and taking responsibility. And I feel like this is what the toxic situation is with this person that you may be isolating yourself from this job or this situation. Somebody's isolating themselves for something because it no longer fits them. Or somebody may have been ghosted by someone, right? Because intuitively what I'm picking up is that you're not on the same frequency anymore. And you really just feel, well, damn, at least you could have told me. You didn't have to just bounce and didn't say anything, right? So somebody may have ghosted you and not really told you why they ghosted you. You spoke to them today and then you haven't heard from them in weeks, okay? All right, so it's the time to be in the now. It's time to take responsibility for your shit, okay? You cannot please everyone, okay? Be in the present. Don't keep going back to the past in this energy, all right? Painting the roses red. Now, you do know, let me just tell you something. Red roses smell beautiful when they're fresh, honey. Try smelling some dead roses. They don't smell so well. Okay, so stop covering up your mistakes and just throw the roses out if you need to and get a fresh set. Okay, which means that you're gonna have to own your shit and take accountability for stuff in this energy. No need to fear. Remember how powerful you are. I feel like that's where people are stepping into. They're stepping into their power. They're stepping into their inner knowing. So you can't really step into people's energy in this season, and especially if they're intuitive and they not get an inclination as if you trustworthy or not. Now, whether or not you pay attention to your intuition and move within what you're hearing and you're feeling is up to you. But your intuition is going to be spot on in this energy if you're tapped in and tuned in. Okay, law is not justice, which means that sometimes the rules ain't fair, right? Sometimes the rules ain't fair, but sometimes it's just for you to get that lesson so you can move forward. It's not meant for you to stay stuck in situations that's toxic and that doesn't work for you. Right? So it's important for you to understand. Trusting your intuition means sometimes you're going to have to do things that don't make sense to other people. It may not even make sense to you, right? Sometimes you may have to say things or not say things, right? Where you feel like you should say something or you shouldn't say something because of your intuition. But your intuition is never going to lead you wrong. It's never going to lead you in a space where you're not able to feel safe. The universe got your back. You just need to be aware of that. Okay, it does have your back. You just need to be aware of that. All right. What other messages do you have for us today as we're moving throughout this energy? You got to trust your intuition. Yep. Pay attention to the blessings that's coming in. Focus on that. Focus on the good things is what I'm hearing today. Right? Learn from the bad things and focus on the good things. Take the lessons from the bad, right? Take the lessons from the bad stuff and focus on the good stuff. And you're going to, because what's happening right now, if you don't, you will find that what's happening in this energy is that you're practically pulling in whatever you give attention to. You have success here popping on up for you, but you're going to have to focus in order for that success to come up. Now, remember, success means different things to different people, right? Success means different things to different people. I can't make this up. Happiness. Success and happiness. It means different things to different people. So find out what success means to you, because it's here for you to have. And if you're isolating yourself from the toxicity and the negative energy, that is okay in this season because you do need to protect your energy. You do not need to drain yourself and have other people pulling from you where they're not replenishing. This is not the season to be in a relationship where it's not reciprocal, where it's not a give and take. This is just not the season for that, okay? So takers are looking for their givers, okay? AKA narcissists are looking for their givers, okay? Where they can just take your energy. All right. Let me turn the cards. Food meditation. Some of you may need to do a water fast or a veggie fast. Or fast for the morning and then allow yourself to, eat after a certain time, okay? You got to pay attention to your essence, your true essence. Nanaburuku, right? Your true essence. You can do anything that you want to, tapping into your essence, paying attention to the red flags, paying attention to your emotions, what makes you feel good, what makes you don't feel good, what makes you tired, what makes you feel drained, what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel excited, right? What brings in inspiration, what takes away your inspiration, what brings in motivation, what makes you feel depleted, right? These are the things that you need to look at. Right? It could be a person that you get depleted from. It could be a project that you get depleted from. It could be your own negative thinking that you get depleted from. This is the season where you get to know thyself better than anyone knows you. The minute someone can tell you that they know you better than you know yourself, you got a problem. No one should know you better than you know yourself, okay? So you want to go ahead and move in this energy today, taking the lessons from the bad things that have happened, right? And focus on the good stuff. Do not keep repeating those mistakes over and over in your head. If you're going to repeat something, repeat the lessons from that mistake that you can apply in this current experience, right? Remember, once again, the arrow of frustration is in the date today, okay? Arrow of frustration is in the date today. The sun is in Libra, which is calling for balance. The moon is transiting over to Virgo energy, which is analytical energy, but it's coming out of Leo. Right? And if people have not been doing their work in the moon energy, that Leo energy, it could lead to some depression, because if people are not confident and not feeling good and feeling like they got it together, right, that could flip over to some depression. And we'll talk about the metaphysics of depression one of these days, but there is some things that you can do to tackle depression from a metaphysical standpoint of view, right? And I understand some people, for depression, there is a chemical imbalance, right? So you definitely want to go ahead and check with your doctor to make sure that you get that together. I'm not talking about those people that need to take medication, right? I'm talking about those of you that don't need to take medication, that's just been through some things in your experience and you got kind of residue, right? And you can't shake the residue. That's what I'm talking about. All right, my loves. Take the lessons from the bad stuff. Focus on the good stuff. That's your job for today. Trust your intuition as you're moving throughout this energy. It is okay to isolate yourself from the toxic things and the negative things that are happening within your experience today, all right? But if you find that you're isolating yourself because you're depressed and you just don't want to woe to the world and you just can't move and you just, feel like you don't want to do anything, you're not motivated, right? You need to definitely find help, okay? And reach out and speak to someone. Sometimes it's good to just hear yourself talk and get things off of your chest, right? So for those of you that have strong friends, I'm going to ask you to check on your strong friends today, right? Because sometimes people think because we're strong, we don't need help. Check in your strong friends today. Check in on them, okay? All right, my love. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all know the deal. I am going to see you guys in tomorrow's energy vibration. Happy Wednesday to you. It's Mercury Day, Communication Day. No, it's not Mercury Day. It's Thursday. Jupiter Day. Expansion Day. Yesterday was Wednesday. See, y'all, when you work from home, I swear to y'all, like, my mind and dates, I think I woke up on Monday and I thought it was Sunday. That's a whole nother lesson, y'all, because, Don't get me started about the days of the week and what I think energetically be going on with the days of the week. That's a whole nother story. All right, my loves. I'm going to see y'all in tomorrow's video. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye, guys.